If you want to succeed at your assignments or research, you should only use quality information, whether it's found in books, journal articles, or websites. Use the following criteria, also known as the Craap test, to critically evaluate any source of information. Currency. When was the information published, updated, and/or revised? Is the information out of date for the topic? Relevance, or intended audience. How much information is presented? Does it provide a superficial treatment or a detailed analysis? Is the information related and relevant to your topic? Is the readership level appropriate, neither too simple nor too sophisticated? Authority. Not all books or journal articles in an academic library are scholarly. Who are the authors and/or editors, and what are their credentials? For journals, are articles peer-reviewed? That is, do they have the approval of other experts in the field? For books, are they published by scholarly presses, popular presses, or self-published? Accuracy and verifiability. Does the source match your understanding of the topic? Can you verify the claims in other sources? Never rely on just one source. Is there a bibliography or list of works cited? What types of sources and how many relevant sources are cited? This is an indication of the depth of the author's knowledge. Purpose and objectivity. Is the purpose stated? Is the subject approached from an objective standpoint? If not, what is the author's bias and how might it influence the information presented? Be wary, there may be more than one perspective on any given issue. Using these criteria, currency, relevance, authority, accuracy, and purpose, to critically evaluate sources of information will help ensure that you're only using quality sources of information.
Let us start with the currency. This refers to the timeliness of the information. We can consider the questions: when was the information published? Was it revised? Was it updated? To check how recent this article or study is, we will firstly look for its date. It can be found near the title and in most cases underneath the author's name. Now in our case, we have the date of its publication underneath the author's name, which was published on the 15th of September 2018. But if you can't find the date there, try looking at the other portion of the paper. Sometimes it can be found at the bottom of the paper, where usually the URL formatively stated its date. And certainly, this paper has officially passed our first criteria, which is the currency in evaluating a reliable source. The second criteria is the relevance. It is a criteria in which you ask the following questions: how well does the source support your study? Does the source address your topic? Does the source have a sense of your topic? Now, by looking at our source, we can see that it talks about the learning of biology, and therefore it can help us support our study, address our study, and can be conceptualized that this has a sense of our topic, which we can straightly conclude and evaluate that this source officially passed the second criteria, the relevance. The third criteria is authority. In order for us to know that the author is credible and valid, we need to check first the author's name. Obviously, in this source, we can find the authors are situated beneath the title of the source. In this case, we have 3 authors. Now, in order for us to know if these authors are credible and have credentials that can support their claims, we can click or point our arrow on their name and see if they do have credentials. As you can see, as I place my arrow keys on each of their names, there are labels that pop up. And if you click under their name, a series of information can be revealed, which we can assure that they are credible. And therefore, we can conclude that this source has definitely passed the third criteria, authority. Next is accuracy. It refers to the reliability and correctness of the information. To know if this article is accurate, we need to consider the following questions. Does the author have a lot of citations in his or her text? Is there a bibliography or a reference section? Apparently, this source has a foundation that supports its citations, and that is the Institute for Research Excellence in Learning Sciences at National Taiwan Normal University, as you can see there. And therefore, this source has passed the accuracy. Lastly, purpose. It is the reason why the information exists and is published. Considering the following questions: why does the source exist? Why is the source published?